jeepers. Sorry. I thought I had paused that video. I've obviously stopped it. My phone rang there, I had to answer it. So I'm just going to power on. This is going to be in 2 parts, which is probably better because I think the other one was coming up to nearly 25 minutes. My goodness. So the next wax that I had was Sleepyhead. This was, or Sleep Happy, sorry. This is part of our Catch and Seas collection. This collection was lovely. This is just, these were just proper bedroom scents. Ones you would just put in your warmer for going to sleep. Absolutely beautiful. It was a really proper collection. And I had this Sleep Happy and finished it off. It's really fresh, it's clean, it's soapy, it's just a real comfort scent. So I finished that off. I also used up a bar. I love this. I used this myself. There was no samples made of this. Oh, I love this scent. Dark Harbour was one of our last bring back my bars, and I have this in my club. I absolutely love Dark Harbour. I get one of these excuse me, every couple of months, and I'm ready for my next ones to come. It comes in February. I also used a Stitch Experiment 626. Love Stitch. Oh, this is a gorgeous scent. Now this, I must check and make sure I have a Stitch cover on my collection. I had this in my club along with a few other bars. I had 2 clubs, two monthly and a 3 monthly, so they sort of came one after another, and I ended up deleting one of them, and I have no idea how I did it. And it had this in it. It had the Star Wars in it, which have now come back, so I should be able to add them again. My Lemon Day, or my Beach Daisy from Bring Back My Bar, had it in there, and it got deleted, and I have no idea how I did it. Thankfully, it wasn't the one that had my Monsters Inc in it. So when this hopefully comes back out again, if it does, this will be going back into my club. I love the Angel, or the Stitch wax. I also have Angel, but I haven't used it yet. Oh, I've got another pod, which was a little aloe water and cucumber. I think this might have been in Lut's car. I think that was Luke's. I think that was in Luke's car pod. I'm coming to the end now. You'll be glad to hear. Also had another one of our holiday home for the holidays was citrus Pear Cider. Beautiful scent. Citrusy, fruity, sweet, pear. Absolutely gorgeous. So we used that one up. Hug in a Mug. I had this from last year. This is like a Marmite. This is you love it or you hate it. It's just hot chocolate. It's actually in this. It just smells like cocoa powder, but in the warmer, it actually is lovely warming. Again, this is one that Adam put in his warmer and absolutely loved it, and it was really strong and not too sickly. So Hug in a Mug, another, again, that's another one you need to try it before writing it off. In the pack, doesn't smell nice. My old fave, this is my top wax, World Traveller. Love this bar, love it. And I had got out of the way before I started doing Scentsy, and I was just a customer. I would have had my favourite waxes. So I would have had Pink Haze, would have been one, Blue Grotto was another one, World Traveller, Pink Cotton, another one which is not available anymore, but it came back and Bring Back My Bar, and when I smelled it, oh my god, I used to love that, was Pink Tulips. What are the ones that are the Go-Go Mango? I love citrusy ones. But with me, once I started using Scentsy, I found that I stopped warming my go-to waxes because as a consultant, I wanted to try them and be able to tell you what I thought of them, what my opinion was, cold sniff them, put them in my warmers, be able to tell you if they lasted long, if they were strong, or what room they're best suited to and stuff. So I found that I got out of the way of using my old favourite waxes. So I hadn't worn World Traveller in a good few months, and see when I put that back in my warmer, wow, absolutely stunning. If you have a favourite, what I will also say, if you have a favourite wax that you sort of, it's your go-to, you would use it every other wax change, and you find that it just doesn't smell, or it's maybe not giving you the wow that it used to, stop using it for a few weeks, because your nose does get accustomed to scents. You'll go nose blind after, eventually you'll find you can't smell your wax in your warmer anymore, you went nose blind. Doesn't mean to say the wax is done, just means you can't smell, you've got used to the smell. Also, if you're using the same wax all the time, you will get accustomed to the scents in that wax, and your nose will have got used to them. So if you have a wax that, say, has coconut lemongrass, for example, you always warm coconut lemongrass, and you're finding that it's not giving you the wow that it used to. And if you go to any other coconut scents, you can't smell the coconut. The coconut's just not a strong scent in the scent anymore. Whereas somebody might say, my God, that's pure coconut, and you go, I can't smell the coconut. Your nose has got accustomed to that scent. Stop using it for a couple of weeks. Put it away for a couple of weeks. Don't smell it, put it out of the way. Use a few different waxes that don't have the same scent notes, don't have coconut in it, don't have any other scent notes in it. Something completely different. And then go back to your favourite one, and you'll find that it's like smelling it for the first time. It will be wow in your nose, because your nose has got accustomed to smelling that scent, and it's just not as strong or as in your face anymore. So there's a wee tip for you. I actually had a customer, I had this exact same conversation. She was saying she thought it was her warmer. She just couldn't smell her waxes anymore. They weren't that strong. And I'd give her a bulb, and I said, maybe the bulb's about to go, I'll give you a new bulb, give her a new bulb for free, let her try the new bulb. Says the same thing. And we got talking about the waxes and stuff, and she was saying that she would have had a wax, and she would have changed it for the same wax again, and then she would have put the same wax in for a couple of weeks, and then went to another wax and used it for a couple of weeks, then went to another wax. So what she was doing, she was getting accustomed to the scents in the waxes, and if a lot of her waxes that she would order are all the same, so similar scent notes. So she was getting accustomed to one note in one bar for 2 weeks. She was changing for another bar that had the exact same scent note in it. She couldn't smell that scent note because she'd got nose blind from using it for the last 2 weeks. So I do get that people do like to use the same waxes all the time. I did the same. You have a favourite wax, you just want your house to smell like it all the time. There's nothing wrong with that. Just give it a wee break to let your nose clear, so that whenever you put it in, it's the wow again. And and she said once she done that, then she said she could smell her warmers again, and it wasn't the bulbs. She didn't even have to change her bulbs, so she now has a spare bulb. So she was all delighted that this was now what she was, and also she hadn't cleaned her warmers for a while either too, which is really important, because some waxes have a stronger residue, leave a stronger residue than other waxes. So always make sure you give your dishes a wee wipe at least once a week, and a good wash about once a month. So next one is another World Traveller. Oh, just not back in there, World Traveller. Poor Unfortunate Souls, Ursula. I love this bar. I love it. I did have this in my Zenzi Club. I've now took it out. I do have a couple of bars there. I love this scent. It's gorgeous. This is part of the 3-pack, and you were able to get her on her own, and I do love Ursula. So she's going away today, so you won't be able to get this one anymore from tomorrow. So that's Poor Unfortunate Souls. We also have another one of the Catch and Seas collection, Lights Out. This is another gorgeous bedroom scent too. So I finished that bar off. A lot of these were bars that have been in my drawer that maybe have 1 or 2 cubes in them, and it's just to get them used up and get rid of them. I love this Beach Daisy. This is just, this is my heart. This is my heart bar. When this came back, this was another one that I would have got when I was a customer, and then when it came back and bring back my bar, it went into my club, and then I deleted it out of my club. And now I do have a few bars there to keep me going, but I just love Beach Daisy, and if this comes back again, it's definitely going into my club. I could not live without this now. Absolutely beautiful. Blackberry and Sandalwood. This was another gorgeous. I sampled and I used. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm debating whether to put it in my club. I think I might just get a couple of bars of it before it goes. I would warm this all year round. Not in the height of summer, but Easter time, end of September time, I would still warm this. So Blackberry and Sandalwood, another gorgeous one. Vanilla, cinnamon and maple. This is another one of the Home for the Holidays. Cinnamon, vanilla and maple syrup basically. Adam liked this one. He was a fan of this one. He loved this one. This was right up his street. Another one. This is one that I had from last year. in one. This is the scent of the season last year. It didn't come back in the catalogue this year, but it did come as a Scentsy Fresh, and I got the Scentsy Fresh. This is just beautiful. I love this one. Snow Kissed Cranberry. It is absolutely, it's beautiful. It's, oh, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just a lovely Christmassy scent. So this didn't come back. I finished this off, and whenever I put it in my warmer, oh, I forgot how gorgeous that was. So I ordered the Scentsy Fresh, and you can get it in Scentsy Fresh. It probably will be going. Excuse me, Scentsy Fresh is beaut. And this is absolutely gorgeous. Next one is Enchanted Woods. It's good strong winter ones. I get coconutty, gonna be maybe a bit of pine, sandalwood. This is beautiful. Look like this scent. Was this my one or his one? No, I think this is my one, and I think I sampled it as well. Because this is from sort of October. I was using these to sample for the winter, that people smell the winter scents. So that was Enchanted Woods, a gorgeous one. It'll probably go in the catalogue changeover as well. Cranberry Pumpkin Spice. This was one of the Harvest Collection 3-packs. This is just spicy pumpkin. It does exactly what it says in the tin. This is lovely in the flower. Get an orangey through it in it as well. This is lovely in the flower. You can get this in the flower. It was gorgeous in the flower. So that was that one. The wax, I was disappointed in. It wasn't very, very strong. Oh, this is beautiful. Stargazing. This was one of our scents of the month. It then went into clearance. Is this focusing very well? Well, went into clearance, and I think I might have got a couple of hours. This is just a adult jammy time. It's beautiful. It's like anybody incense, I suppose it would be. There's a shop in Belfast called Fresh Garbage, and it was what was always called Hippie Shop. It's been about for years and years and years, and that's what Fresh Garbage would have smelled like. They always had incense burning when you went into it, and this is just it's beautiful. It's lavendery, it's incensey. It's a beautiful scent. It was in the sale. I don't think it's still available. It might still be available. I might get stocked up on that before it goes as well. Orchard Apple Spice was another one from the Harvest Collection with the Cranberry Pumpkin. But actually, this is what my flower was. My flower wasn't Joy Wonder. This was the flower in my bathroom. It's just spicy apple. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The flower was great. Wax, yes, burnt off very quick. I found I couldn't smell it after a few hours, but absolutely beautiful. And the last but not least, Sweet But Fierce. I love this wax. This was part of the Glamour Shoe collection. Not sure if it's still available. Possibly will be going with the new year. But if you like Alien, which I'm wearing at the minute, this just to me smelled like Alien. Absolutely beautiful wax. Beautiful, beautiful wax. I haven't got it in my club, but I might go and see if it's still there. Maybe get a couple of them before it goes. So that's my empties, guys, from middle of October to now. So it's good for you. This will all now just go into the recycle bin. So every single bit of these can be recycled. The only thing that can't be is the little inserts in the waxes. So I have to take them out. Everything else is all totally recyclable. Recyclable. Even the dryer dishes. So they will all go into my recycling bin now that I have done my empties video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the dodgy voice. At least it held up anyway. So yeah, thanks for watching my empties video, and have a happy new year. Bye.